23, Pasuk Kaftet, Vayhi b'chatzi halayla, and it was in the middle of the night. If you remember, we learned that Moshe Rabbeinu said he was going to tell Paro like the middle of the night, but here, when it actually happens, it was exactly in the middle of the night. Vashem hika kol bechor be'eretz Mitzrayim, Hashem struck all the firstborn in Egypt, mi bechor Paro, from the firstborn of Paro, hayoshev al kiso, sitting on his throne, ad bechor hashevi, asher bevet Tabor, until the firstborn of the captive, who was in the Bet Tabor, Bechol Bechor Behema. The Bet Tabor is a dungeon. Bechol Bechor Behema, and all the firstborn animals. Vayakum Paro Laila, Hu Vechol Abadav. Paro woke up in the middle of the night. He and all of his servants. Vechol Mitzrayim, and all of Egypt woke up. Vatehitze Aka Gedola BeMitzrayim, and there was a great outcry and screaming. Ki en bait asher en sham emet, because there was no house that didn't have someone die in it. So Rashi has a few explanations here with regards to these psukim. He says first, Hika kol bechor. He struck all firstborns. Af shel ama acheret vehu b'Mitzrayim. Af shel uma acheret vehu b'Mitzrayim. Even firstborn from a different nation that was in Egypt, he struck. Mi bechor Paro. We learned that in previous recording. Mi bechor Paro. He says from the bechor of Paro. Look what he says. Af Paro bechor haya. Even Paro himself was a firstborn. So why was he kept alive? V'nishtayer mina bechorot. He was kept alive. Ve'alav u'omer ba'avur ha'otechat kochi b'yamsuf. In order so that Hashem will show His strength and might to him by Yamsuf. He purposely kept Paro alive so that Paro can see what's going to happen and transpire by Yamsuf 7 days later. Vayakum Paro. Paro woke up mimitato, from his bed. Laila. Velo kederech hamelachim. Not like the kings, b'shalosh sha'ot bayom, who wake up late in the morning, they sleep in. He woke up in the middle of the night. Ki en bait asher en sham met, where there was no home that there was not someone dead in it. Yes sham bechor met. If there was a firstborn in that house, then that firstborn died. En sham bechor, if there was no firstborn there, gadol shebebayit karui bechor. The firstborn, the oldest in the house is called a bechor. Therefore, it was the oldest in the home who would die. Rashi goes on and says that the Egyptian woman would have many children, and from different men, and they would have different spouses, different men, and they would bear children. So therefore, a lot of times people were firstborns and they didn't even know they were firstborns. So therefore, there turned out to be even sometimes more than one person dying in the house. There was multiple people dying in the house because there were firstborns from other men. This is also what's brought down Rashi over here. So we see that night was a deadly night for the Egyptians. How many people were killed? This took place exactly at midnight.